He misunderstood.
All right, gentlemen. Good evening or good morning, wherever you are. Let's get the show on the road. Thank you very much for joining our quarterly town hall. This is quarter four, 2023. We're not going to have our state of the club uh, message. We'll do that in December. However, we do have a few things to mention to you guys, just as far as some of the announcements and news and such. However, we are changing the format a little bit. We'd like to hear more from you because I think people are tired of hearing me talk. So we'll do that. But let me backtrack a bit. I wanted to thank you guys for being a part of this organization on behalf of all our staff. And thank you for your contributions. Thank you for flying with us in group flights and contributing in many different ways. That is what makes this community great. So thank you for that. Again, our format is going to be slightly different today. We're still going to announce the winner of the giveaway and the company perks giveaway. However, instead of staff briefing you on what's been happening, we'd love to hear questions that you guys have for us. Anything, it's open forum, so anything you guys would like to ask. If we have a rep from that department, they'll answer. If I can answer, I'll answer. We want to make sure that we hear you, and we want to make sure that if there are things that we need to improve on or change to make our organization better, we will do it. All right, so let me start right quick by making a few announcements. So, if you've not heard, Andrew TPC510 is now our Instagram manager, so he's managing that account on Instagram. So keep those screenshots coming, and for a chance to be featured on our Instagram. And also, Dylan is now our permanent host for our weekly Fly-In Thursday, in addition to his regular monthly Bush Wednesday flights. If you take a look at my stream, we do have new merch, and actually the look of the store is a little bit different, and it's through a third party. So honestly, we're not making money on this. Maybe a little bit towards the giveaways and things, but essentially here, if you go to TPC merch, you'll see our featured items. So we have some black t-shirts now, we have some hoodies, we have some cool cups, white or black. We have our TPC stickers, and then we have some flight school specific merchandise, which are hoodies and cool glasses. And then we have flight specific merch. So if you're into Sunday Fun Day or GA Tuesday and such, we have specific things like that. And then if you click view all merch, that'll take you to our full catalog, and where you can see we got the Flying Thursday merch, and I think Sunday Fun Day, GA Tuesday, Bush Wednesday, on top of our regular just straight up TPC merch. And all of these things are either black or white, so you can, for example, get the white t-shirt. It looks pretty awesome. Again, this is a way to kind of promote the club and take ownership of the club. So if you guys are interested in that, again, all of this is here in our merch store. All right. I also wanted to briefly mention a new feature, and Eric may talk about it more later if you guys have any questions. And that is our new flight crew account. So if you go to our website or anywhere on the website, really top right corner, flight crew button, the same button that took you to old and boring accounts where you created your account and couldn't really do much. If you click on it now, it takes you to this awesome and cool flight crew portal. This is just the beginning of it, so just be aware a lot of the features are not functioning yet, as the developers team are working on implementing it. But a couple of things I want to kind of mention to you. If you click on your top right corner on your profile picture, and if you're not signed in, it'll be just a generic one. It gives you an option here to go to your profile. And when you do that, it takes you to this cool thing. Now, this is going to be your public page. As a matter of fact, right here, you see the public profile link. And notice the URL here. So this is something that you guys can put in your profiles or share with friends or what have you. It's going to have some information, some basic information about you. Your roles are synced with the Discord, so all of the things that you guys are into as far as TPC roles go will show up here. And then here we have some VATSIM details, and we'll have some, it says not available for some data here. It will be added a little bit later. And additionally, you'll have things like you can add your aircraft that you fly. It will track your group flights participation. We're trying to automate all that. So really, really cool kind of base to go from with all of these features. Another thing I'd like to mention is the partner discounts have been moved here now. So if you click on that, and you have to be logged in for that, so you have to create an account. Essentially, it uses your Discord login. So for simplicity of use, we have a couple of partner discounts, and we're going to work on adding more. But the one that we've added recently is the Flight Insight courses. For those who don't know, Flight Insight is our partner in our flight school. So you can get 25% off of any of their courses and utilizing the code there. Of course, our mission packs by FS Academy are still there. You get 10% off of those. And like I said, we're going to be adding more. And if you look at the top navigation bar here at the Flight Crew portal, you'll see some of the things that will get you back to our public site. So this is kind of our internal members only site, and then some of the other things you can still utilize. You click that and it'll take you back to the forward or public facing site for your dispatch and things of that nature. So very cool. You can go light mode, you can go dark mode, you can do a few cool things here. But like I said, there's going to be more things coming, and huge thanks to our developers with the team lead, Eric, who's been working hard on this to make this happen. It's, oh, one thing I didn't mention. Let me see here, 1 second. Very key function. When you click on your profile and you click edit, yes, this is very important. So this is where you connect your VATSIM account, and you can choose your call sign here as well. So
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How do you connect your VATSIM account, Serge?
Who's this, Eric?
Yeah, this is Eric. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? You have to put in your VATSIM CID right here. Did I pass the test?
No, you failed
All right.
miserably.
All
It's
right,
okay,
well,
though.
go ahead.
Serge, do me a favor. Click VATSIM. Oh, actually, I need
All
to do it on
right,
that
go
page.
back. Okay.
Click VATSIM settings.
Oh my God, I forgot about the tab. Okay, there it is. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, there
All
are
right.
cool tabs here. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm also going to share my screen. You guys are going to get a little sneak peek as to what I'm working on. Nobody paying attention to my nav bar. Don't mind this. Anyway. Cool. So obviously, as Serge just said, VATSIM settings is where you click it. You click the connect VATSIM account. This is my local kind of installation of it, right? This is how I work on it. Oh, hey, look, social media profiles.
Yay.
Don't know where that came from. The other thing that I'm working on is bio. So you'll be able to tell yourself, or tell us about yourself, obviously.
Nice.
Although this box doesn't work right the way that I want it to. I don't know why, but that's for me to figure out. I have fixed the pilot hours, controller hours, and all of that stuff as well. It's still a little finicky. I still need to make sure that I get it 100% good, but as of right now, some other bug fixes that I've done. There's some other people that have tried to log in that are not a part of our Discord. It basically forces you to be in this Discord, which is hit or miss sometimes. But yeah, that is fixed as well. Um, and just some other minor bug fixes as of this point. But yeah, this is going to be the next kind of release. Will be social media profiles, being able to tell us about yourself in your bio, and then the aircraft hangar, which I haven't started yet. Does anybody have any questions about
Yes, I
that?
do. Hey, Eric, what's the character count for that bio?
Yes.
All right, good
So
answer. Good answer.
It's
your
1 billion.
Right.
your bio your bio is only going to be shown here on this page. I don't have it set up yet, so it'll be shown on your public facing profile, as well as your regular profile. Oops, you guys didn't see that admin panel button. So it'll be shown either somewhere above VATSIM details or below it. I haven't decided yet. That's a search call, not a me call. Um, and then the character count really doesn't matter. At some point, it's going to have to be maxed out due to the database limitations. But other than that, there's really no character count.
Is it simple text or does it take HTML or Markdown?
It's going to be Markdown. It's going to have a little Markdown editor. I just can't get the Markdown editor to work for whatever reason. So that's super
Sweet,
fun.
sweet. We love Markdown.
Yep. For those of you who don't know what Markdown is and what Mark was talking about, Markdown is basically the same thing as messaging in Discord. Is the best way to put it.
So we can get all sorts of formatting.
Yep. Anybody have any other questions?
Just one real quick. Linked up and everything, but the pilot hours and stuff aren't syncing up. Does that take a?
Yeah. So if I go to the beta site, I don't know if I fixed it on the beta site or not. I think I did. Yeah, I did. So this is the beta site. This is what we use to kind of allow for our early access people to test. It's actually fixed. It's coming out on the next release. I just haven't released it yet. So as of right now, everything is kind of showing as not available. So it will be fixed in the next iteration.
Cool.
Yay.
Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Comments, Eric. You and your team are doing a great job. This is exciting.
Well,
Great
thank you.
job.
Thank you. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I
awesome.
do have one thing. Sorry, I have my mic muted. This is Andrew. So are you still adding pilots to this day? Like more? Are you continuing to add the pilots that you don't have added yet?
There's, I don't know, like 10 of them that haven't been synced yet. Serge,
Okay.
don't look at that chat because we can see what you're looking at.
Yep.
So there's like 10 to 15 that we haven't added yet, but everything else everybody else, correction, has been added. There's a few people that are not in the Discord anymore that need to get purged, but that is another discussion.
Okay. I see a few of them who I know aren't in there, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to know about that.
Yep, there's like 10 to 15 that we need to migrate.
All right, very good. Good questions. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. This is, again, very exciting, and this is going to pave the way for us to move forward with having more functions and features for you guys internally so you can have that, have the automation work for us, and, as well as the ability to share your public profiles and kind of show off your aircraft, your TPC stats and things of that nature. So very, very awesome. All right, very good. Well, we did spend about 15 minutes talking intro and some of these things, some of the announcements. So what I'd like to do now is turn it over to you guys and see if you have any questions for any of the departments or just any questions in general or any suggestions. Please keep it relevant to the club, relevant to the conversation, and we'd be able to take your comments, questions, or suggestions and either address them here or get back to you with an answer later. So I'll just open it up for everybody, and we'll go from there. And by the way, we'll do the announcements for the winner of the giveaway and the company perks giveaway after this. I know Lucas has a question. No? Okay.
No.
No, go ahead.
I just want to
Surprising.
announce something about the Instagram.
Go ahead.
So I'm Andrew. I am the new Instagram handler. So for those IRL pilots, I have pinged you about the story feature on Instagram. But for those of you who aren't really IRL pilots but live near an airport or see airplanes every day, if you submit those in the IRL screenshot thread, I will also be posting those on the story as well. Not they're not permanent, but I will be featuring some of your photos every here and there on the story.
All right, very
Just be
cool.
sure
Thanks.
just be sure to keep sending those screenshots, sending those pictures. And I've even said if you have a few videos of your flight sim, be sure to also send those as well, because I might also be putting those in.
Very cool.
Cool.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
sir.
kind of
You
low.
are coming in pretty low.
Yeah, very low.
All
Who's
right, how about
speaking?
now? Can you hear me?
Yep.
You're fine now. Much better.
Yep, Daryl.
All right, my question is in the bio because I do fly for a virtual airlines. Do you not want us putting anything like that in there? It's not that I'm trying to pull members to the virtual airlines, but it's just something that I do.
Let me take this one right quick. We are not super heavy on censorship of things like that. We are all part of the flight sim community, and as you know, I think one of the features that attract people to the Pilot Club is how open we are with welcoming all and realizing that there are other organizations in the community, and instead of shutting them down or prohibiting people from sharing that information, we generally welcome it. So as far as your question about profiles, once that feature is activated, you can put just about anything in there, except it has to be it's the word I'm looking for. It has to comply with the Discord rules. So obviously nothing offensive. Probably stay away from politics and or religion, those types of things. But sharing, if you're fly for another VA, you can put that link in there, what have you. It is your space. I think our intent, talking with the developers, is to make this your virtual home, kind of your virtual hangar. So you can have your aircraft, you can have things that are personal to you and that you want to share with the world. So no issue. Again, we're all part of the same community, and we're only stronger together. The only thing that we do prohibit, and for obvious reasons, is direct advertising of other organizations. So there's a except for one channel, the streams, the videos and streams where that's allowed. The rest we don't want people to do that. So short answer. Long answer, sorry. Yes, you can.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I had a quick question.
Shoot.
Just real quick, is there any new or updated information regarding pilot training?
Is Elliot here or anybody from the
Yeah,
training
he's here.
team?
It's here, I think.
Hey, how's it going?
Who's that, Mike?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep. We can
Yeah.
hear
Hey,
you.
firm.
All right, what was the question again?
Is there any new or updated information regarding pilot training? Just want to make sure that was gone over if there is anything.
So, in regards to the P2 course, or do you have anything specific you'd like to ask?
Not really specific, just if there is anything going on with it, just so everybody knows.
Well, currently, as we've been kind of doing the last couple of months, we are still open on our training staff application. So if you have a P1 rating, P2, etc., we're always looking for help in the department. As far as that, it's about the only thing new. The P2 course should be ready by December 19th. So I'll give that to everyone. But we're always looking for help. So if you have a P1 rating, or any rating on VATSIM and would like to help the department, you can just let me know and we can find a spot for you. But nothing specific. We will be doing a couple workshops in the future, and I know Mike's going to be running one of these. We'll be doing kind of a breakdown of every ground school lesson within the P1 course. So we'll kind of do master classes, and that will be ran by one of our instructors. And then we'll also be doing some helicopter workshops with a member with TPC. But besides that, nothing has gone. Nothing too crazy has been developing.
Okay, awesome, thanks.
How will those?
No problem.
Sorry. How will those sort of master classes operate? Will that be a group thing and something that there's weekly or?
Yeah, so timing wise, we're still working on, but yes, it will be a group event that we'll be doing consistently, and will also be recorded to the Pilot Club YouTube channel. So that way it can be revisited at a later date. But they will be in a group setting to where you can ask questions and just be with an instructor breaking down every lesson to kind of get you more familiar with the topic.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I actually do have a question on training as well, but that's really cool to know.
Yeah, fire away.
Yeah, well, I was wondering, I'm 2 attempts into the P1 exam with no luck. Information load and some learning struggles. Yeah, just make it a challenge. I wonder if there's any opportunity to operate in more of like a traditional, like real pilot training where you kind of get to go, hands on, kind of in unison with ground school and the learning and stuff like that.
So kind of do live sessions are essentially you kind of want to meet with an instructor to kind of help you out along the way versus just going to your written exam, then going to practice flights. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, that would be helpful, or even if there's the opportunity to like intermittently, like do the first quarter of the ground school lessons and then but yeah, I found it to be quite a bit to go through and to try and soak up on my own without actually having someone kind of reinforce that I've understood the material and having me in the air and being able to say, oh, you might have misunderstood this. Here's how we need to do this kind of thing.
No, absolutely. I will say this for now. Just shoot me a quick message on Discord, and we can coordinate something in the future. But we can look into definitely getting you with an instructor to help you out.
That'd be awesome. Supplementary question. I only have like an Xbox controller right now, which is very challenging to control. So when it comes to like actual examination, I guess is there any lenience for that being the situation, or how do you deal with that?
No, of course there's leniency. As far as everything regarding the practical examinations, that's all explained in the private pilot member certification standards. That's something that we can't usually deviate from too much, depending on obviously what you're using to control. We'll have a little bit of leniency, but besides that, for a practical examination, all of those criterias are explained in that document. So you can kind of see if what your current flying is matching up to what's in that document. Of course, whenever you do your live practice flights, you'll be able to walk through with an instructor and kind of get you dialed in that respect. But everything you can find is in that document, I would say.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Any other pilot training questions? Crickets.
I think you're off the hook, Elliot.
I have a question related back to the website.
Eric.
Eric or Serge.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I was clicking around looking at the flight crew portal. Awesome, by the way. Looks amazing. Can't wait for more features to be unlocked. But one thing I did not find was the leaderboard. Is that something that's still in development, or is that being done a different way, or where's that going to come out at?
If Eric is unable to answer, I can answer. I'm not sure if he's.
You're talking about the Discord leaderboard?
On the previous flight crew section of the website, there was a link for the leaderboard that you clicked into, and it was a listing of rank, like a full listing of everyone's rank on one web page.
I think it's B6.
Yep, I got you. So short answer, you can still get to the current leaderboard through the public-facing site. So thepilotclub.org has that listed right there in this here spot, and that'll take you to the leaderboard now. Alternatively, you can also get to it from the Discord itself. If you go to About an SOP channel, and let's see here, it is somewhere around here in the SOP. It should have been.
Number
13A. That's
13A,
it.
yeah.
13A right there. So that'll take you to the same exact thing. However, this is the great news. The developers are developing our own leaderboard that's going to be tailored to our needs, and this is going to feed into, because again, this is Me 6. We have the premium subscription to that, so we can do some things with it, but however, it's rather limited. So our internal leaderboard that's going to be part of the new flight crew portal is going to take into the account your flights, your group flights. So we try to automate that. So currently, you know, the flight host have to kind of keep track of attendance, make sure people are actually flying these flights, and then administering the points manually. All of that will be automated, and then kind of fed into the leaderboard here. So a lot of the manual work on the part of staff is going to disappear. Additionally, we can add custom things that are specific to the Pilot Club. So that's something that I know Eric is or has on his list. I'm not sure if he started or not, but essentially the algorithm probably going to stay more or less the same. So as you guys know, for this leaderboard that we use, the points are given in with a certain algorithm for your participation in the text channels, in the voice channels, and then the group flights and the explorer missions and the long haul missions. Those types of things, the points for those types of things are administered manually by the host of those or folks on staff. So that's essentially short answer. That's going away. It's going to be replaced by a better system that's going to feed right into our flight crew portal. So and some of those stats also you'll be able to see on your public profile picture. And I think there's going to be an option to opt in if you don't want that shown on the public profile. I hope I didn't misspeak about this, but that's my understanding what's happening.
Cool. Thank you for that explanation.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anything else? Feedback is okay too. If you guys have a problem with James, you know, you may want to speak up now. Or who else can I pick on? Mark,
Or with
maybe?
Serge?
Or Serge?
No,
Well,
no one has a
yeah.
problem with Serge.
No, staff has problem with
Or
Serge.
pick on the newest staff member, me.
There you go. Yeah, who has a problem? No, but seriously though, like, please do not hold back. This is a safe place. The purpose for this is to hear you if you have comments, suggestions, overall feedback, just how we doing.
Find ways to grow.
Yep.
Find our ways to grow.
That's how we evolve and become better. We've secured ourselves a pretty good spot in the flight sim community. After a short time that we've been in existence, we've been around for 2.5 years, and I think I want to say over 3,200 members, something like that. Of course, a lot of members are not as active as, say, this group here that's in the town hall, but we still have a very large number of active members. They just are active in various ways. Some don't like to be, chatting on text. They just love to be flying flights, maybe not even group flights. Of course, a large group of people fly the group flights with us, and then people do all kinds of other things that we have, starting from the flight school to Explorer series to the long haul and some of the other specialty flights that we offer. So we're all part of this community, kind of like a big family, and in some ways dysfunctional, but it works. So if you have anything, if you have anything to offer to us as far as feedback, please feel free to do so, or any other questions.
Okay, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you can either answer this or email me an answer. I don't care which way, but I was on this server once before with a different name and went to one of the flights, and I'm sure some of the administrators here knew that we had a problem that someone had hacked into my server and maybe a couple other people and sent some bad things to members, and of course I was deleted, which was okay. We got that fixed, but my question is, my original server name is still active. Uh, I want my phone number and all that deleted on that first server.
So
Are you are you saying that you still see that old account on this Discord server?
Yes, that's correct. I logged into it to try to delete it because I wanted to use my phone number as a, I don't know what you call it, where they'd send me a message so they'd make sure it's me on my phone. But my phone number is still associated with that first name, and I don't know how to get rid of that so I can use my phone number on this Discord.
So, but the issue I think here is, if I'm understanding you correctly, is your Discord account. It's not necessarily tied to the Pilot Club. Is what I'm saying is that it's tied to Discord. Did I understand correctly?
Yes, that's correct. It's the I'm not a computer wizard, so I'm a little confused on some of this
That's
stuff.
all right.
But I did rechange my name and was able to get back on here. And
Yep.
thank you, Michael, for helping me get this done. But my first account still has my phone number on it,
Yeah.
and I can't use it for I don't know what you call it, second party security or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
where
two-way
when I
two-way
log-
authentication.
Yeah,
2FA.
yes, exactly, the two-way, and that's
Yep.
what I need to do. I gotta get rid of that so I can use my phone number because it
Yep.
still says it's associated with the other account.
Well, we
Do you
get
still
you.
have access to that account?
I don't know if I still have access. I know I logged into it one time because I wanted to delete it completely. I even sent an email to someone, whoever I was to talk to, and told them I want this account deleted. I want it gone, but I still can't use my phone number, so I'm guessing it's still somewhat active.
Yeah, I remember your email, and so you've asked, and we did that. We deleted the TPC account, but what the issue is not the TPC account; it's your Discord account. So, a couple of things here without going into too much detail. Either you have to either contact Discord, or you can see if Eric has a way to help you out with that. But essentially, he will tell you the same thing. Like, it's something with Discord, so you need to probably talk to customer
You need
service
to be
for
able to
Discord.
log into your old account.
There you go.
Then you go into your account settings and you can delete your account, and all you need is your password. Your account will sit in limbo for 14 days, and after 14 days, it will be officially gone.
And
Yeah.
you could also remove the SMS authentication, which should be immediate while that delete is in process.
So
Or if you
your
don't want to
that
delete it, you can
yeah,
just
your
remove
your
it.
old account and information stuff with us is gone, but you need to take care of the Discord side of it, which has very little that we can do. You need your password.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. I'll do whatever I can. I don't know who I would contact on here if I still have problems. If you guys can even help me, if I can't get rid of that.
I think it's best to go through Discord support, start
Yeah,
with there, and they'll redirect you where you need to be.
right. Discord
Agreed.
support.
I mean,
I
if
got,
you have that email and password to that old account and are able to access it and log in,
I
I'm sure one of us would be happy to hop on a call and walk you through it. It
uh,
shouldn't be too bad.
If you have a question, I can help. I'm very good with that stuff.
I've still got the email account because I did change my email when I started this new one, and I have the password and everything. So I'll try and log on tomorrow and see what happens. See if I can do some work. But I'm just asking if I can't figure it out, uh, who can help me?
Uh,
Discord.
I'd be willing to help you.
I can
And
help you.
Jordan, and some others. You're you're probably gonna have to
Contact
PM
Discord.
us on
I,
not in the server, but personal message one of us on your old account just so we know it's you, and then we could hop on a call and figure it out.
Or even message email Discord. They're even though they take like weeks to get response, but they still respond and they're pretty helpful.
I also redirected you to a link in the off-topic channel where you can probably start off searching up the FAQ for your answer.
All right, thank you all very much. I didn't mean to take so much time
Nah,
up here, but I
you're
just trying to
fine.
get this fixed.
Yeah, you're okay. I think as long as the key and piece here is you need to have access to that account. So if you can dig up your account information and password, and then from there just logging in and going into settings in there and looking for delete account, something like that. And if not, yeah, like Andrew can jump in with you and help you out with it.
Great, thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Sure.
All right, best of luck.
All right. Anybody else? Everybody's enjoying.
Hey, this is Mark.
Go ahead.
I know
Mark.
that I think I say this every town hall, but I am very thankful for this group. You guys have given me a lot of purpose. This adventure of working towards getting my private pilot's license has been very, what's the word here? It's been very beneficial to be a part of the group where there's lots of opportunities for me to practice these wild things that I try and do.
And we appreciate you leading the GA program for us. I think it's a journey for a lot of folks, and you guys are kind of exploring that and learning together. So that is wonderful, and we are thankful to have you lead that program. And it's great to hear that you are, you're able to get some things out of the club, and that's really is one of the main purposes why we exist, is to have a supportive and friendly community. If you guys are aware, some of the other communities, unfortunately, may not be so friendly or may not be so welcoming or may not be so keen on learning and being better and trying to really take the hobby of flight sim to the next level. So it's because of people like Mark and all of you guys is really what makes this place special. And when we started this project, when we started this club, that was the intent, really, to get a community going that's so tight. We're almost like a family. I know there's some squabbles going on here and there, but we share the same purpose, right? And Mark's mentioned how this shared purpose helped him with his in real life flight training, and we have many examples like that where people started with the flight club. A great example comes to mind right now about Leo, who joined the club early on with aspirations to get his PPL. Well, he's flying the what is he flying now? Not the he's flying an airliner of some sort now. So essentially, he went through. Within the 2 years, he went through the PPL. He got all his instrument ratings and multi-engine and all of that, and got his ATPL and joined the airlines and is flying for a living now. I think he's working his way up to ERJ or CRJ next. I forgot what airplane he's on right now, but anyway, CRJ is next, and then either 37 or A320, whatever he's going to do after that in the major airlines. So it's stories like this that's great to hear. We have a lot of convergence or a lot of crossover between the real world and the flight sim, and a lot of our folks here, as Mark mentioned, his situation, those things are kind of intertwined. And for those who have no aspirations to become a pilot in the real world, this is like the next best thing in a way, because we are, when it comes to flight sim, we want to have a good time, but we also adhere to procedures. We try to emulate a lot of the real world rules and regulations and procedures, still trying to keep it fun. But that's where I think a lot of people really enjoy being part of this group. So Mark, thank you for again for your time and energy. And I know dealing with me sometimes is difficult. Asking
And
for things, but that's how it is. Yeah.
yeah, like I met Mark through just I saw him streaming a GA Tuesday flight one day. I was ending my stream. I was flying. I was also flying, and I saw Mark. And so I decided to join him. And then what led me to you guys was through Mark.
Yeah.
He did a GA Tuesday flight. I don't know what plane it was, but and then I joined this club, and then I started attending almost every GA Tuesday possible there was for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then it started, and then a few months by, I started going into all the other grip flights until recently. I've been just doing GA Tuesdays as a way to just get on and collaborate with other flyers. So I really appreciate what Mark's done for Pilot Club.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thanks.
That's very good. And if you guys know, on VATSIM, general aviation isn't as popular as, say, airliners or biz jets or commercial aviation in general. So having the GA program here in the club really helps to promote GA flying on the network. And if anybody knows, as you guys all do, it all starts with GA, really kind of learning the basics of flight and flying those little tiny airplanes, and then kind of proceeding or graduating and moving on to bigger and better things. But a lot of those fundamentals still stay with you. So it's great to have a GA program. There are other couple of other places that do GA stuff, but we do it all. We do GA, we do Bush, we do challenge flights,
Every
right?
possible thing.
We try to, and that's
well,
the idea.
Other than helicopters.
Yeah, and we're going to start doing helicopters. We have some training coming up from a real H-145 pilot. So we're going to have some workshops on that. And that gives, the idea is to give everybody a chance to do something different. Whatever that is that you like doing, we want to provide that opportunity for you to do in the club. And then within the club, there's some cliques forming who like doing certain things or fly the same aircraft, and we encourage that. Obviously, people can fly together and don't have to wait for an organized group flight to do. There are plenty of people who do shared cockpit, people who do flight of two, all kinds of cool things are happening. So that's awesome. All right, very good. Let me take a couple of minutes to just talk about our staff, and just so that you guys know, and I know a lot of the staff guys are here, or some are not in this town hall tonight, but our staff is really what makes this club kind of work behind the scenes. You guys, the members, really make the dynamic of the club and how it feels. But a lot of it is on the staff to make things happen in the background, and that is the developers. That is the flight hosts. We have the moderators, who we call ground crew, to keep things clean and without conflict. We have many folks. Matter of fact, let me show you this right here, just so that. Oh, how do I get back? Oh, okay, right here. We have so many people who are part of this. I can't talk about staff without mentioning our virtual airline, TPC Charters, with James, who is the CEO of the airline. We have, like I said, flight operations, which is really the heart of the club with the group flights. We have the training team that's putting in so much time and energy into the flight school, starting with Elliot, of course, at the helm of that. And it's amazing to see that we all share this passion for aviation. We share this hobby as flight sim enthusiasts. But those folks on staff deserve special recognition because they go above and beyond to really spend their time and energy to give it to the club, to give it to you guys. So I wanna thank you guys for being there. Thank you guys for doing what you do. This is to staff, and without you,
Oh God, that's my picture. Jeez.
yeah, I mean that's it's you're due for an update, Eric.
Yeah, you should get it updated.
Oh, that's harsh. Okay, but
Hey, the only difference between then and now is that I got fat. All right, let's be real.
all right. No, you good still.
Serge,
Hey,
Lot-
nobody is fat. Don't shame yourself.
Yeah,
Serge, if I could pop in
go ahead.
before you. So I know you're thanking all the staff and whatnot, but I'm sure everybody wants to come up and say and thank you because you're the one that really I guess started the club and you came up with the idea or all of you did, and it's just been a big help to everyone, including me and everybody that's here probably in the town hall and everybody in the server. Um, really appreciates what you do, and thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and
Here, here.
Yeah, I
again,
can second that.
thank you guys. Yeah, I refuse to take credit for things. I'm in a leadership position at my day job, and I've always been taught that you take credit or you take responsibility for the failures, and you give praise for successes to others. So that's how I operate, and to me, it's
Good, because we don't want all this praise going to your head.
well,
And I
of
also
course.
don't want no blame coming to me either.
That's right. That's right. No, I mean,
I agree.
listen, internally, I'll lay some blame about things, and I'm not going to name names here, but people do know that. But again, where I'm coming from with that is the desire or the drive to make this organization the best it can be. So I may come off harsh sometimes to some of our staff with those types of things, and it's not my intent. With the members, I'm maybe a little bit more gentle or lenient. However, everything we do, myself included, the staff, the members, should be focused on maintaining the great feel of this community. And so when we kind of think about it in those terms, then everything becomes clear on how we should operate. You know, it's things like answering the questions instead of saying, like many servers do, oh, Google it, or go, why are you asking these stupid questions? Things like that. We answer those questions for people who want to learn. We welcome people to the club, even though they may be flying on a vastly inferior Explain 11. What?
If I might add to that.
It was a joke. Go ahead.
Even if we don't know the answer, we try and give the best of our knowledge. We don't say Google it if we don't know.
That's right.
We give our best knowledge on what we know about it.
Yep.
And it might be wrong, but we give our knowledge.
Well, hopefully it's not wrong. It's just your personal perspective on it, because we don't want to mislead people. But what we don't want, obviously, is to say, hey, go pound sand. Why are you asking these stupid questions? Trust me, I've been into plenty of organizations and flight sim where things like that were taking place, and it's not a good community. So we support each other, we help each other, and again, it's the credit is really to the members. This place is only as good as what you guys make of it, and a lot of the decision making as far as strategy, when it comes down to it, the membership base drives those decisions, because we look at things internally with the staff team and look at where we can improve things, look at what's working, what's not working. We do rely on your feedback a lot. So those DMs, if you guys don't feel like sharing criticism in an open forum, perfectly fine. You can always DM myself, Eric, anybody on the staff team, really can take care of those comments for you. And it's not going to be something that we're going to take lightly. We're, if it's legitimate and it's a concern and there's something we can do, we will do it. Again, that's our promise, because everything we do here in the organization is for the purpose of making the organization better. All right, guys, it's almost 9 o'clock. We got 7 minutes, so we've come to the end of this. Again, if you had any questions or comments or anything else, please send us a DM. If you want to do it in the public forum, we have idea box. You can do that there. But this is the time now to announce.
Oh, right.
Yes, we do have to announce our winners. So we have 2 winners because we're running 2 contests. So we have our regular giveaway. Let me pull up the thing here. 1 second. It's on the blog here, just so that we have it. So here's our regular giveaway, and this one maybe not as cool to some people. Like we've had hardware as giveaways before. This is just a TPC swag pack, and we should have, based on some of the recent donations, we should have some more money in the piggy bank to do a little better giveaways for you guys in the next year. But this one's just a TPC swag pack, and to some, I mean, if you want to represent the club, that's pretty cool. Anyways, it is a TPC t-shirt, TPC stickers, and I hope that's not $425 TPC gift card. I think it's supposed to be $25 gift card. My wife's not going to be happy about that number there. Right, so...
No, it's true. It's true. No, it's not. It's...
All right, so let me...
Somebody missed
it's not.
Let me
Somebody
do
missed
this.
a shifty.
Yeah. Somebody's getting fired, developers. Let me go here.
Gosh, this club is
Hey,
so generous.
I don't control that one. You do. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
all right?
I know. It's
I'm
all
already
right.
working on other things. Leave me alone.
I got you. Okay, so let me
Eric,
go
why'd
here.
you do that? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it's all good. So here's our winner right there. I'm going to drop it in crew chat. This was pre-run earlier this morning. It's totally automated and for fairness. So congratulations to Jared. Is Jared... I don't know if he's in the thing here. Is he in the...
He is not in this Discord, in this call.
Okay, all right. Well, anywho, so Jared, November 941 Kilo November. Congratulations for winning the TPC giveaway for September, October. Just so you guys are aware, thank you for the ping there. Just so you guys are aware, the winner has 24 hours to... Oh, that doesn't say here, but it says it on the post. This will be on the blog shortly, by the way, about 9:05. Anyways, the winner has 24 hours to claim the prize, so do not empty your roll yet, the giveaway roll, because if the winner doesn't claim it within 24 hours, we'll pick another winner. All right, so that's that right there. Let me drop some of the emojis there. That's very good. And then let me put this here. So the company perks.
Just to write, how does he claim it?
If
you want me to write it.
Oh yeah, I usually, what I do is after the announcement, I send them a DM, and I tell them to DM me for details. Yeah, that's all right. And then so now we're gonna do the company perks giveaway winner. Just so you guys are aware, if you're not, that's based on the leadership roles, or I'm sorry, leaderboard roles. So things like VIP, commuter, and frequent flyer. Additionally, part of the company perks program are roles such as early adopter and also the Top Gun for TPC charter. So that's little perks we do.
That's usually level 15 and higher. Usually.
Yep, so those roles, if you go to the leaderboard, where's the leaderboard there? One sec. If you go to the leaderboard.
13A.
Yeah, I got it. I got to it. That's very good. Thanks, Andrew. So 15 is commuter, 25 is frequent flyer, and 35 is VIP, which for the year of 2023, I think we have 1 or 2 VIP members. I think James and maybe Chris, 215. Anywho, going back to this here, talking about the company perks program, you can learn about it, how to get on it, and essentially be active in the club, you know, provide value to the club, and essentially you'll get that, and then you get entered into this separate thing for these quarterly giveaways. So without further ado, let me drop the other one right quick. Where we at? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I do it in chat here. Here we go. All right, so this is our perks giveaway winner. It is Dylan. 802 is Dylan in the voice chat. Nope, he's not. So the other Dylan is. Yay. That's
Yay,
right.
Dylan.
Yep, Dylan 802. So somebody, Jordan, ping him right quick there in chat. Perfect. Yep, excellento. Well, this concludes our town hall, and look at that, we're right on time, 9 o'clock. Again, I appreciate you guys joining. This will be available as a recording. Not that anybody's going to watch it because it's not very exciting, but what is exciting is for us to hang out with you guys. We've had a few questions. We've talked about some of the news in the club. Stay cool. Stay with us. Do our flights. Enjoy the company of folks who are as passionate about aviation and flight sim as you are. And we hope to see you guys next town hall, which will be in 3 months. Good evening.
See ya.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Serge.
Thank you. Thank you.
Make sure if you have any questions or feedback, DM one of the staff members.
Thanks,
Staff
Pilot
members,
Club.
or even have it in chat if you wanted it.
We love you, Pilot Club.
We love you too.